Hello everybody, and you know what, I am off to a great start today. This is my second video today, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet, I don't think. We'll find out here in a second. It is 8:21 my time local. Alright, so I just did a video called Happy New Square Year, and it's sort of a springboard into my next topic, the square of sums. Now, the video that I did just before the Happy New Year video was last year, and it was the square of differences, x squared minus y squared. If you haven't watched that video, you should go back and watch it, but I think this one's going to be a little bit better because I pre-prepped it and you don't get to see me fumbling around. So here I got 45 times 45. Now the long way of doing it, we take 25, 5 times 5 is 25, we carry our 2 up here, and we go 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2 is 22, and then there's no place to carry that 2 to, you just drop it down. And then here you got 4 times 5 is 20, and we carry that 2 up here, and then we go 4 times 4 is 16 plus 2 is 18. Alright. And then we offset it by 1 because we carried this 10 over because it was 25. It wasn't 2 plus 5, it was 20 plus 5. And that's a key thing. All right, so you have to offset this by 1, so you get 5, 2, 10, carry your 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, 20, 25. All right, so to do this in algebraic form, we have simply x plus y multiplied by x plus y. So we have y squared times, y squared. We have y times y, and it gives us y squared. Here we have y times x, which gives us xy. Now you may sit there and go, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't help me a bit. Well, hang in there. X times y again gives us xy. Now remember, in the square of differences, this was minus y squared, and this was minus xy, and this was plus xy, and these two canceled each other out. We don't get that bit of luxury here. This just makes it a little more convoluted. And then here you got x times x is x squared, and when you add all that together, you get y squared plus 2xy, and you're saying, well, that's more complicated. Yes, it is, but hang in there. And then you get x squared. Now, in practical application, and I saw someone doing this for the first time today that threw me off a little bit, and I didn't cover it because I've never really thought about it before. So here we get 5 times 5, which is 25. I'm not carrying the 2 up here. I'm just writing the whole 25 down here. And if you carry the 2 up here, it does not work. I mean, you could, but you got to remember that you're carrying the 2 as a 10. So instead of multiplying 5 times 40, you'd be multiplying 5 times 60. And 5 times 60 would not work out. Interesting. Anyway, I have to play with that because that's something kind of interesting to me right now. All right, so 5 times 40 is 200. 40 times 5 again is 200. And 40 times 40 is 1600. So it leaves you with 1600 plus 400 plus 25, and that's a little off kilter. I should have been over 1. And that leaves you with 1600 plus 400 is 2000 or 2000. And then that only leaves you the plus 25, and 2000 plus 25 is 2025. So, you're thinking, well, does that really help a little bit? I'll take two numbers, 33 times 33. So 33 times 33 is going to be 30 squared plus, you got 3 times 30 is 90, but you got 2 of those, so that's 180 plus 9. So you have a total of 1080 plus 9, so 1089. Let's see if that actually worked out for me. So I'm going to go to this over here, 1089. So we're going to go, I said 33, and we're going to go equals A2 times A2, 1089. I did that in my head probably a lot more quickly than most people could. So that's just another little power trick and how you can apply algebra to real life. And my goal is to make math to you guys make sense. And in the process, I'm seeing some things and learning some things or relearning some things. And hopefully this will help you guys. YouTube, I want to wish you to have a great day, night, whatever time of the 24-hour period it is for you, and stay safe out there. YouTube, I'm going to try something that I haven't done but maybe once before. I'm going to try to append to the previous video that I just made. I did some thinking when I come across this here. I said I'd have to go back and figure it out. Well, I did. So basically what you're going to do, if you're going to do it the old way and the new way combined, is you're going to have 5 times 5 is 25. So you'll write your 5 down here and you'll carry your 20 up here. So 5 times 40 is 200 plus 20 is 220. Then going this way, you've got 5 times 40 is 200. So you'll put your 0 down here and you'll carry 20 up here. Or you'll carry 200 up here. Either way, whatever you're doing, you're carrying 200 up here. So you get 1600, 40 times 40, and you'll add 200 to that 1600, you'll get 800. So 1800 rather. So you'll get 1800 plus 220 plus 5. These right here add up to 2020, leaving you with your plus 5. So 2020 plus 5 is equal to 2025, and it works out. So why you would want to do it like this and make it even more complicated than this, where you can just go, oh, I've got my first square, I've got double the 2 together, and then I got my second square. To me, that's just so much easier, and that's why they came up with these formulae that they teach you. This is actually 9th grade math that I'm teaching you right here, and this is not too difficult, I don't think, for most of you to understand. You can see me do it, and you can go, oh, that makes sense, but until you practice it 2, 3, 4 times, it will start to sink in and you'll go, oh wow, this is how this works. So I trust that you will try to use this, and I want to thank you everybody for your attention, and I want to wish you a happy day again.